Hello.
Hey Shravanti, good morning. Sorry, good evening.
Hi, Kim. Hi.
Yeah. Yes, Shravanti, please go ahead. You have any questions?
No questions.
Okay.
Like you are the one who teaches me. I think 4 days back, right?
I don't know.
Okay. This is first class for me.
This is first session for you, and we are discussing about the JavaScript. We are in the basics of the JavaScript.
Okay.
Okay, just basics. This is the second
Okay.
session on JavaScript. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Good
Yes.
morning, Mr. Kiran. This is Padma.
Yeah. Hi, Padma.
Hi. Actually, yesterday was my first class. So, how do I update my attendance and all that? Will you be giving me any ID and password or?
No. So, are you not part of this particular group, or can you send me an email related to your email ID so that I will share the access to you?
Okay. Can I get your email ID?
tvskiran.trainer. This is my email ID.
TVS Kiran, right?
Okay, this is my email ID, and then you can send the this one to me.
Okay, sure.
Okay, okay,
Okay, sure.
done.
Thank you.
Okay, then already we are 4 minutes late, so we will start our session. Before going to the session, I'd like to ask a few questions. So, which scope is recommended? Global scope or local scope? What is meant by global scope? What is a global variable?
Actually, local variable is recommended.
Right. So variables can be of you can declare the variables in the JavaScript, yeah, in two places. One at the global level. That means if you are not declaring any of the variable inside a function, if you are declaring the variable inside a function, it will be called as local variable. If you are declaring a variable outside the function, then it will call as the global variable. So it is always recommended to have the variables locally rather than the global variables. Okay, it is always recommended to have the uh, local variables. Fine. In today's session, we will discuss about the uh, conditional operators, loopings in the JavaScript. Okay, what are the conditional operators that are available, and what are the loopings that are available, and few other topics also. Is that fine? Okay.
Okay.
So let me open the yesterday's session where we are left, or else let me start a fresh one. I'm taking the Visual Studio. The reason for taking the Visual Studio is uh, the other editors are not allowing me to show you the script files in the browser. So that's where I'm taking the Visual Studio. There is no problem. You can take any other thing also.
What is the industry practice and what do people in the companies use, sir? Do they use Visual Studio
No,
to
no, no,
write
no. They will,
JavaScript code?
no. They will use either the Sublime text editor or the brackets. The one which I have shown you. So people mostly use that. People mostly will
Uh,
use those editors only. But for my this one demonstration purpose, Visual Studio will be easy for me. That's why. That's it. Nothing else.
uh,
So we are in trainings, front-end 2016. So I'm selecting this folder and then I'm creating the, I'm taking the empty web application. There is no, nothing is required here. Okay. So in today's session, as I told you, we will discuss about the conditional operators in the JavaScript. Okay. It will take a while. And all the recordings are already uploaded to the drive folder. Till now, what are the things that have happened? We already uploaded those particular files. Okay, so my JavaScript is ready. Project is successfully created, and now I'm creating a HTML file.
Hello, Kiran.
Yeah,
This is the first section for you, right? For me.
yeah, this is the first session for you. So I'm creating a simple HTML file, plain HTML file. Update your attendance meanwhile. Okay, and then now I'm adding the script file. So one question, is JavaScript only used in the browser side?
So be used in the server side.
JavaScript can also be used in the server side programming
Server
also.
side. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And you're finding the recordings here and the assignments here and the materials here. So it's taking a lot of time. Give me a moment. It's taking a lot of time, Visual Studio. Okay. This was yesterday's this one, right? Okay. So let's start with the simple this code, which code JavaScript code. Okay. Okay. So I'm adding one more file here. conditional operators. I'm adding the conditional statements.js. So now, so whenever you're writing a JavaScript file, what is the first and foremost thing that you should write? You should write a function. Inside the function, do anything you want. Inside the function, do anything that you like to do. Okay. So I'm creating a function. What are the two different types that I can create the function?
Yeah. Function with name and function without name.
So here I'm writing a function called display vehicle details. Uh, Here I'm declaring the variables where year, make, and then model. Every vehicle will be having these three properties. Do you agree? Every vehicle will be having the year, make, and the model. So now I'm writing the first conditional statement, that is nothing but the uh, year. So I'm just trying to do. I'm just taking this as a parameters rather than the variables. If year console.log of vehicle year is. So when I do this, what is going to happen? What is line number 6 is saying vehicle year equal to console.log vehicle year equal to vehicle year is plus year. So what it is doing, it is performing a string concatenation. It is performing string concatenation. String concatenation can be achieved in this way as a plus operator with the particular string. If year is existing, then you are going to display the year. Else,
Undefined.
vehicle year is not defined. Okay. So this is a pretty simple if-else condition, but we will try to understand few concepts around this if-else condition. We will try to understand few concepts around this if-else condition. I'm just calling the display vehicle details here with empty parameters. In JavaScript, parameters are always optional. If you pass the parameters, it will take. If you don't pass the parameters, even that is also fine. I'm just creating a simple file called conditional statements.html, and then I'm just taking the HTML and then head, and then I'm taking the body tag also. So in the header tag, what I'm going to do, script source equal to conditional statements.js, right? I'm just referring to the conditional statements.js. That's it. I'm just rendering this particular file in the browser. So this particular file will get rendered in the browser. Let me go to the browser's console. So every browser will be having a console. How to go to that console or how to debug the code? Go to the inspect, control plus shift plus I, or right click on the HTML page. You will get this thing. Just click on the inspect. So go to the console. See, it is not showing anything. Why? Let me go here. Display vehicle details only, right? I'm calling the function here. We did not save this. Let me go to the browser now. Sounding odd. Yeah. Do you see this vehicle year is not defined? Vehicle year is not defined. That means I'm not passing the vehicle year. That's why it is showing me vehicle year is not defined. Now what I'm doing is I'm adding the second statement now. Undefined is a predefined keyword. Vehicle year double equal to undefined, or else I will say else undefined. Else if vehicle year is undefined, console.log. Now it will go to the, will it go to the line number 9 or line number 12? Which one it will go?
It will take the keyword as priority, I think.
Right. So it will go to the undefined. Okay. Now what I'm doing is here I'm passing the null. So always remember there are there will be three possibilities. A variable can be a null, variable can be undefined, or variable can be a variable can have a value. Either of these three conditions will be there for a variable. It could be a null, it could be an undefined, or it could be having a value. Only three possibilities are there. I'm passing the vehicle here as null now. I'm passing the vehicle here as null. Still it is throwing you the same problem. So it is coming here. The debugging is enabled. So vehicle here is null. Here double equal to null. So null and undefined. So it's still taking the undefined and then it is coming here. Any questions?
Uh, Sir, we did not call the function in the HTML document, right? So how is the function?
Good question. We will never call the functions usually in the HTML. We will call the functions in the JavaScript itself. This is the function declaration from line number 13 to line number 15. We call it as the function declaration. Declaring means we are just creating a function. Function calling is happening in the line number 16. Function calling is happening in the line number 16. Got
Okay.
it?
So HTML file, all the JS files, what we refer to, all the JS files will automatically be run.
Right, right. So in the HTML, what we have done, we referred the script source equal to conditional statements.js. The moment you are loading this particular HTML in the browser, it will go through the script files as well as the CSS files if you are referring any CSS. Then what will happen is those two files, the script and the CSS files will get loaded into the browser. The script and the
Okay.
CSS files will get loaded into the browser and browser interprets the CSS and the HTML files.
Okay.
Questions?
Hi, Kiran. So I have a question. When will the first if statement execute? I see that it is not executing when it is null or when it is undefined. So when
Right.
will the first?
Good question. So now observe. Refreshing the breakpoint. Now my year value is 100 now, and I'm pressing F10. If you have any value, then it will get executed. That's the logic here. If you have any value, then it will get executed. Otherwise, it will not. Am I clear?
Yes, Kiran.
Okay. Now, I would like to check whether the value that I have entered, because years mostly will be in the form of numerics. Am I correct? It will be always in numbers, right? How to check whether the given value is a number or not? Valid point or no?
Yes, it's a valid point, maybe equaling to lesser than 0.
Mhm.
And then
If there is any better way that to check whether the given value is a numeric or not, that is more than sufficient for us, right?
check it for not a number, NaN, and then
Exactly. So not a number, and there are two things. Not a number, it is going to throw you the, if it is not a number, it is going to give you the true. Let us try that. Let us try that. Try that. So what I'm doing is I'm going here, NaN. NaN stands for the not a number. Yes. Not a number. Now what I'm doing, nan. So this is a special keyword that not a number. Nan stands for not a number. Else, if is, okay, not a number of year, it is throwing you this. Else if,
Should just yeah.
yeah. So just it will go here. Let us see how it the conditional statements. Now I'm keeping the breakpoint. Let me refresh the page. See the normal default conditions you are aware of. So is nan, if nan of year. So there are other ways to check. You can go to the console and check. Nan nan is not a function. So let's try this is nan. Oh sorry, is nan capital N. So is nan is not a number because my year value is how much? My year value is 100. It is a number, but I'm checking is not a number. So which is obviously false. So that means this is going to false or false is true, and it is going to give me the correct result. So instead of nan, I can use the is nan. Else way clear is now observe. You can find a lot of conditional statements now. See, the debugging techniques I am explaining you, they are very simple and yet very powerful. So how to debug? Inspect, go to the sources. You can find the conditional statements.js file here. Just click on any line you like, any line you like. Just click on any line you like. Is none of year. So is none of year is going to, it is a false. If vehicle year is undefined, no. Console.log of vehicle year is this. Very good. Now what I'm doing is I'm converting this particular guy into string. Now, is it a string or a number? Line number 16 I'm passing.
It's a string.
String. Now observe what is happening. I'm passing a string. Now is none of year is not a number of year, is a string or a this one. See, it is automatically typecasting. It is automatically typecasting. Too bad, right? We are checking for a string. Now observe. Ideally, if you are thinking that it will perform the type checking, it is not performing the type checking. It is taking the value and it is converting automatically, parsing internally to integer. It is automatically parsing the particular guy to integer and then it is performing that particular check. Do you understand? Now I'm saying why. Observe what happens now. See, now it is not performing. It is throwing you the what you say is not a number function is working against this string and it is saying vehicle here is not a number. The reason for explaining you this is in the real time you will always have to check whether the particular given number is a given particular variable is a string or a number. You may have to check. Suppose in the condition of phone numbers or in the condition of zip codes, most of the times people tend to try to break your code. So you should always write the correct logic there. Zip code, well, the zip code will be a string or a numeric.
Numeric.
People will do, people will try to enter the some dummy value. So in that case, you have to take care of it, right? At that time you will start googling and you will start, okay, Kiran, you will start applying the logic then. But instead of doing that, if you know up ahead, it will be very easy for you to write the logic. Okay, fine. So is none like, so is not a number, not a number, is not a number. These kind of things you can easily perform by using the if and else conditions. Okay, fine. Now let me take you to the second level of comparisons. Else if. So in this condition, what we got? If the vehicle here is a number, then we will go to the line number 8. We will go to the number 8. Else if year greater than or equal to 100. So this is a greater than or equal to symbol. Greater than or equal to symbol, or else let us say console.log. This is the latest model. Observe what happens. What will get logged? This notation is called greater than or equal to. You can simply say first greater than. If you want to add it with the greater than or equal to, just like this. Less than or equal to, just invert the condition. Less than or equal to get 2015, you will be getting it. So year greater than or equal to 2015. Is the year greater than or equal to 2015 correct or not?
Correct.
It is correct. So it will go to this condition statement. Usually you will be having a lot of conditional statements, so try to be this one. So be careful when you are writing the if-else conditions, and you should be very good in the debugging of the JavaScript. All these sessions we will continue our debugging model. So try to pay a lot of attention towards the debugging. Debugging is the prime thing when you are dealing with the JavaScript. Okay. So year is greater than or equal to 2015. This is fine. Suppose less than or equal to.
Hello, Kiran.
Yeah.
Hey, what if we write the number into string model, like if we write in words 2015, what will it display?
No. It will not take. It is not having that much intelligence.
Okay.
It is not having that much intelligence, so it will not take that. So this is also,
Okay.
let us see whether this will execute or not. We are performing a string operation, right? Will this go inside or no? It will
Yes.
go. It will go. So whenever you are performing a simple comparison, it will do the typecasting. Observe
Okay.
now. I'm adding one more equal to. Till now we have seen only greater than or equal to. But now what we are doing, I'm saying greater than double equal to. Observe what is going to happen. It's throwing me the error. Unexpected syntax token. This. Okay, good. I'm giving the triple equal to. Sorry. If year triple equal to 2015, will this go inside the line number 9 or not? Double equal to, we have seen it will go, but triple equal to will not go. Reason for it is triple equal to is going to perform the type. What kind of type it is? What kind of type it is? Vehicle year that I'm passing. I'm passing a integer, right?
Okay.
But I'm validating it against a string. I'm validating against a string. So it is string will never be equal to integer. Type checking will perform the type checking. So a string will never be equal to an integer. So obviously it will throw it will not go inside, it will go move to the next line. Are we good? You understand the difference between the double equal to and the triple equal to?
Yes.
Yes.
Equal to means strict
Strict
checking.
strict checking, it is going to perform the type checking also, whereas double equal to is going to perform just it is if it is a loose kind of checking, whereas triple equal to is a strict checking mode. Always whenever you are writing the code, use this strict checking mode rather than the this loose checking. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
So if condition, if else condition, else if conditions. Any questions?
No.
Nan is nan not a number, number is not a number, and all. Any questions?
Yeah.
No questions. Cool. So now we will try to understand one more concept here, parsing. Parsing means converting the string to integers. I'll just try to give a simple example. The same example. Parse int. There is a built-in method called parse integer here. So what it is going to do, parse integer here, it is going to convert the year into, if you're passing a string, it is going to convert it into what you say, a integer. I'm passing a string and I am parsing it by you into int. Parse int of here, it is going to convert your uh, string to integer. So whenever somebody is asking you in interviews how you are going to convert a string to integer or string to float or string to decimal, you should be in a position to answer that question like parsing integers or parsing there are built-in functions available to convert the one type to the other type. Parse int is there, parse float is there, like that few other things. You just need to Google that.
Can we use typecasting for here?
Typecasting means how? This is the typecasting. You are saying type of the one which you are using in the C sharp and all, or in the Java. No, this is see now my year integers is now it became a year. So the typecasting is happening here. That's what I'm doing in line number 4. I'm passing a string 2015 and now I'm converting that got converted into integers, year in integers. So now it got converted into, if you can see, year is in the double quotes, year integers is in, there is no quotes for the year in integers, right? You can see here easily, year is in the double quotes, whereas year in integers is in no quotes. So it will automatically perform that conversion. Clear? Awesome. So parsing is done, and then compare. I mean, if conditions are also done. Now, shall we slowly move to the other things and operation? Suppose if I want to perform two things, if I want to perform multiple checks, can I do that? And make triple equal to odd. So this operator double ampersand is nothing but the AND operator. The operator which I am showing you is the AND operator. That means it is going to check whether the year is 2015 or not and the make triple equal to odd or not. If it is there, then it is go inside that particular loop. You can add as many conditional statements as you want. If I want to mix and or, then how to do that? Okay. This is the OR operator. Making the things difficult for you, right? Else if year triple equal to 2015, that means the condition is like this. Year should be 2015. Make can be either the odd or the model can be A5. Make could be odd or model could be A5. Or if one of these conditions satisfies, then I'm logging in that particular car as odd. Here the condition is OR and here the condition is AND. Okay. Now what I'm doing is I'm just changing the conditions here.
Kiran,
Yeah.
what is the difference between double equal and triple equals?
Double equality is going to perform the light checking. That means if the even if you're passing the integers, it is going to convert that into the strings and vice versa. Whereas triple equal to strictly checking the type, what kind of type it is, and if the left LHS, that left hand side type matches to the right hand side type, then it will going to say it is going to perform the type checking also.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Now,
Okay.
what is the output of this particular code? Like display vehicle details 2015 Benz and A5. What is the output of this?
Will display the 9. This is latest because the model is A5 and
Exactly.
parameter is also A5.
Model is A5 and parameters is one of the parameters is A5. The model is A5. Though the RD is not matching, RD is not matching, but still model is matching. So I'm saying the model is RD model. If I'm making an AND statement here, then what will be the output?
Then it
Then it will
Where it will go?
just display vehicle year is 2015.
Exactly. So it will skip this. This particular statement is not satisfied, and then this is not satisfied. It will directly go to the else statement, and it will execute here. Hope I'm created enough confusion for you in the and the or operators. Okay, so shall we move to the next topic?
yeah.
Loops. Shall we create the loops now? There are other conditional statements which you will get as the assignments. You have to do it. Working with loops.js. So usually, why do we use the loops? Why do we use the
If
loops?
you have
Code needs to be run more than one time.
Right. So if you want to perform the repeated operations in such scenarios, we will go for the loops. And this with I will be using the same file in a future time. So I'm just renaming it to a better. We call this as lookup data. I'm just saying it as lookup data. Now my intention is to get the my intention is to print the years from this date to the last 100 years. Okay, that is my intention. Function get excuse me year list. Function get year list. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm giving the current year, that is 2016. Now in order to get the year list, I need the last 100 years. So I need to print the 100 years. So I'm creating a simple loop. Observe how I'm going to create the loop. For this is called the for loop. This is called the for loop. For loop is a kind of loop which is going to have around 3 conditions around it. Based on that conditions, it is going to iterate. For where I equal to 0, this is the variable initialization. This will execute only one time for where I is equal to 0. The second thing is the comparison. I less than or else I'm setting the current year I equal to current year. If current year is less than current year, or else let me do it a simple loop. For I is equal to 0, first we will do this like this. I less than or equal to 10, I less than 10, I console.log I. So the order of execution is first, whenever for the very first time, this where I equal to 0 will get executed and initializing the variable of I to 0. Once the initialization is done, the second thing it will go to the conditional check. Whether I is less than 10, yes, the value of current I is 0 and it is less than 10, then it will go to the line number 3. It will go to the line number 3. Once this particular operation is done, then it will go back again to this particular statement. Then it will go back to the I plus plus statement. Increment the I, come back here, check and come here. So the execution will flow from this and this. First it will check the condition, go inside the loop, come out of the loop, check the condition. That is how the conditions will work. So present, I'm just doing like this, and let me include this in the HTML file. Look up data.js. Give me 1 second, please. I'm sorry guys, I got a call. Okay, so what is the value of I now? What is the value of I?
It will display from 1 to
No. First, we
2000.
haven't yet gone into inside the loop.
1000.
What is the value of I? 0. Okay. Is I less than 10 or not?
Yes.
So it will go to the line number 3 now. Okay. It is printing this 0. Now it will go to the line number 2 again, and it is going to see. Now the value of I is 1. I 1 is greater than 10 or 1 is less than 10 or not? Yes, it's true. So I value, just see the I value. It's getting incremented there.
It's gonna display until 9.
Till up to 9 it is going to display.
Yes.
And if you look at the console, you will get 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So now what I'm doing is, we want to display the year list, right? Now instead of initializing the I value to 0, I'm initializing the I value to current year. I'm initializing the I value to current year. Okay. So what I need to do, I need to decrement it. I need to decrement the value to the 2016, 2015, 2014 like that, right? So here instead of the I plus plus, what I'm doing, I'm decrementing it. I minus minus, I less than the current year minus 10. That means for the past 10 years, I would like to display. No, this will not work. wait, I is equal to current year, and then console.log of I. So first iteration it is going to print the this one, and then it will come here, and I is greater than the current year minus 10. No, it will not. Oh, the logic, we need to build the logic here. Okay, we will try this.
I
So
don't
why
think
can't
you can
we
use.
put greater than,
Pardon me?
like in comparison, why can't we put I
I'm
greater
just
than
thinking,
current year?
let us say I'm just thinking about some logic. I'm not.
Okay.
Inspect, console, sources, refresh. Okay, I is current year is 2016. I less than current year minus 10. No, this is not going to, it will not go inside. It will never go inside actually. Okay, I'm doing I equal to current year minus 10. That means the value of I will be 2006. I less than current year I plus plus. Now it is going to print me the value of get year list. What is the value of current year? So what is the value of I? The value of I is 2006. I less than 2006. Yes. Print increment, 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 increment. So in this fashion, what I'm doing, I'm just printing the years from 2006 to 2015. I less than or equal to, if I'm going to make the I less than or equal to current year, it is going to print me the all the values. Got it?
Yes.
Hello?
Yeah.
Mm.
So now in this fashion, we can build the complete years list or not? 20, if I'm putting the 100, I will get the top, I mean from current 20, that year to this year, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now I will do something else also. Now I will do something else also. I'm creating an array where year list equal to what the line number 2 is doing. It is initializing the array. It is initializing the array. So now what I'm doing, I'm just saying instead of the console.log of I, what I'm doing is years list dot push of I, and I'm returning the year list. Now what is my get year list method is going to do? Guys, please mute your phones. We'll discuss later. So it is going now. Right now my year list is empty, but once this particular loop get executed, completion of the particular loop, it will be full. It will be full. Let me run it again. So now my year list is having all these things or not? 2006, 2007, 2008. It is having the complete collection. Similarly, can I build the days list? Days of a month?
Yes.
Where dates equal to array, and then for where I equal to 1, I less than 31, I less than 31, I plus plus, right? Because per month we will be having 31 days, right? Now your assignment is I will be passing the month. I will be passing the month as a input parameter to the get dates method, and I want to get, suppose if I am passing the month as the January, so January will be having 31 days, but if I am passing the February, so it will be having 28 days, right? So I want to have the get dates method according to the month I am passing. Can you do that?
Yes.
How will you do that? You will be first, you need to check the, you can do two things. The logic you can build in two ways. One is taking the month first and building the loop, otherwise going through the loop and skipping the check. So which one you are comfortable, you can do it. I will do it anyways for you. If month double equal to or triple equal to Jan or the other things, or March. March will also have 31 days, right? What are the other months?
Yes.
May.
May.
July.
Good.
Okay.
August.
August also? Okay, great.
Yeah.
Or conditions, I'm just saying month triple equal to. See, this is how you need to build the logics. Got it? Whenever somebody is asking you to build the logic, this is the way you need to. And then October?
Yeah. December.
Okay. Else, see the uses of the if and else conditions. If month triple equal to FEB, if month triple equal to FEB, then what you need to do? Again, you need to write an if statement. If I less than or equal to 28, okay. So you need to just build the logic here. So I'm just writing the logic for the two. You need to write the logic for this one, because the other months will be having 30 days. So you just need to take care of that logic. You polish it. Okay. Okay. This is cool. And then I'm just refreshing the page. So I don't want the years list. Already we have played with the years list, right? I'm not going through the years list. Jan. So it will come here. and then it is going to check whether month triple equal to Jan or not. Yes, then it is going to have the 31 days. Oh, sorry, dates I should use. Okay, so this is how you are going to build the month, date, and the years. Got it? We will see more these kind of things probably in the next session. Today we have seen the for loop. Tomorrow we will see the while loop, and there is one more loop called for in loop. So these those two we will see in the next session. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So the sessions will be going on a slow pace until and unless we reach to the advanced JavaScript. Once we reach to the advanced JavaScript, you should always remind these sessions, because advanced JavaScript concepts will be built in a more advanced way with the same kind of examples. Okay, so try to grab the concepts at this moment perfectly. Once you do that, it will be very easy for you to catch the advanced JavaScript concepts. Okay, and today I'm giving you the assignments. The assignments will be uploaded to the assignments folder. You have to work on the assignments and get back to me. Okay.
Okay.
Okay then. Thank you guys.
Hello.
See you tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay. Where to submit the attendance?
Is this Shravanti? Yeah. So
Yeah.
Shravanti, I will add you to the G Drive link so that you will be
Mm-hmm.
getting a G Drive link. And then there is a tab called Pro. In that particular attendance sheet, there will be a tab called Pro. In that particular tab, you need to add the attendance here.
Okay. Okay.
Folks from the IAS, you can directly add it here, but the others you can add here. Okay.
Okay.
Okay then. Thank you all.
What does pro mean?
Uh, I mean,
Pro is
I have two consultants, so basically that's why.
okay, okay, cool.
I just want to submit it to two different persons, so that's where. That's it. Okay.
Uh,
Okay then. Thank you
all right,
guys.
thank
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.